there. In this tutorial I'm going to discuss about configuring Outlook Anywhere. So configuration of Outlook Anywhere in Exchange Server 2010, how to do that. Before that, let's discuss about a little bit prerequisite for that. And prerequisites are, first of all, we need to install a valid Secure Socket Layer SSL certificate from a certification authority, that is CA. And then we need to install the Microsoft Windows RPC over HTTP proxy component. If it wasn't already installed by default in Windows Server 2008, then you have to install the Windows RPC over HTTP proxy component. So you need to find out then the details of the Windows RPC over HTTP proxy component. Then the required thing is that enable Outlook Anywhere on the client access server, and when you install Exchange Server 2010, you can install a default SSL certificate that's created by Exchange Setup. However, this certificate isn't a valid SSL certificate that's trusted by the client. To use Outlook Anywhere, you must install a SSL certificate that's trusted by the client. So let's move to our Exchange Server 2010 for configuration of Outlook Anywhere. Let's move to our machine. Now move to our Exchange Server 2010 machine, Outlook Anywhere configuration. We're going to do that. So first of all, we in the Exchange Server 2010, when we start with Microsoft Exchange and premises, and then when you go with the server configuration, and then you have organization configuration and recipient configuration. So this is the top three options, and then you have to browse this. So I'm going with the server configuration. In server configuration, you go with the option called client access. When you go with the client access, at the right hand side you got the option called enable Outlook Anywhere. So when you click on the Outlook Anywhere, you will find out the enable Outlook Anywhere. Then you have to put the external host name. So we need to put the external host name, and then the external host name needs to be resolved. When you go to the client authentication method, for example, whatever external host name we want to put, say if I say mail.techengineertv.in, then no problem on it. It's the external host name, it needs to be resolved. And then you can go with the client authentication method. One is basic authentication, another is NTLM. So NTLM, NT-LAN manager. When you go with the NT-LAN manager, so you can go through it, or otherwise we are just putting the basic authentication. And yes, you have allow secure channel. You can allow the secure channel flating. When you click on it, right click on it, it will get checked. So as of now I'm going to enable it. Once I enable, so the process will start. It takes some time to configure, so we are pausing our video for that. Okay, so process has done for, and the time is taken something around 20 seconds. You can check it out, the warning, which is most important because it is already completed, but the Outlook Anywhere will be enabled in a client access server after a configuration period of approximately 15 minutes. It will not start straight away. It will take some time of 15 minutes, although you just need to verify Anywhere has been enabled, so that whether it's working fine or not. You can check it out, the Exchange Management Shell command as well, so that you can use for near future if you want to configure enable Outlook Anywhere through EMS, Exchange Management Shell. So this is what we have just created Outlook Anywhere, and as mentioned, and even in the prerequisite when we try to install it, it in the data sheet it will give a warning that it will not start straight away. It will take some 15 minutes time to start, and post that you need to verify whether it's working fine or not, whether your client able to accessing or not. Prerequisite is very much is already being there, so you should get ready with the network you want to get ready with the prerequisites required. So this is what the Outlook web app is all about. This is how we can configure through it. Hope you learned something from it. Thanks for watching.